So back in, and Lainey has made spaghetti bolla amaze. Check that out. I'm gonna sit here, eat this, watch a movie, and chill out with a nice manly lemon beer. Don't mind if I do.
Never too late to change your life. The story's not over. The ending is mine. Whatever it takes.
We got out over 300 orders in what essentially was 24 hours. Tired, it is dark as hell outside. The pups, who have literally just been running around all day, have been getting away. But as yesterday, didn't get to the gym as quickly as I would have liked, which meant I didn't get the time that I wanted. So today, it is now 6:30. I'm gonna go and get a good, nice, long, steady session in there. Really grind through some stuff that I've been wanting to do. Here's the thing, when I got hurt with the left hand side, the impingement wasn't just in my glute medial area, it was pretty much on my left side. So I got impingement on my left shoulder, which caused an imbalance in my traps, which caused an imbalance in where my rib cage was sat. It's a whole crazy thing. So I backed off from bench because I was getting shoulder pain due to the impingement. Basically the shoulder was damaged, it was unstable. And now I've gone back to doing benching. At the same point I started rehabbing my squat. I also took some advice from Omar on how to start rehabbing the bench. Worked a lot with David while he was here to understand the positioning of the body and things like that. No shoulder pain anymore. No shoulder pain. Going today, squats, do some leg press as well. So I just want to show you guys, been asking about leg press and where things should go and what on there. So we'll do some squats, press, calves, shoulders. Sweet. Pre-workout today is deciding which one of these Christmas jumpers I definitely need to buy. Also received another giant. We'll be going through this when I get time, because we're going to need time to get through all that. What? Like you wouldn't have done the same. I've realised that with the amount that Lainey cooks and how good she is with things, I've become super lazy when it comes to preparing and making food. Still being lazy, but at least eating something proper. Got a muscle food, chicken, rice, spinach meal in there. I'm gonna eat that now. I'm gonna leave it to settle for about half an hour, then I'll head to the gym. So the thing is, I always aim to try and get in around about somewhere between 50 to 100 carbs before training. Especially when I'm lean gaining, is I'll pile a crap load of my food all around my workout. I mean, let's be honest, if you're hitting over 180 grams of protein a day, you're pretty sweet. The trick comes in learning as to whether you are carb sensitive or fat sensitive. Me, myself, if I eat a lot of fats on a high level on a regular basis, I soften off really quick. My body responds very well to carbohydrates. It deals with them well. If you're not that way inclined, try going higher fat, lower carb. It's all a bit of a balancing act. There is no one true wonder path. Trial, error, answer. The answer is always biscuits. Chicken with like a Parmesan cheese on it. Got the white rice and some spinach on the top. See, when I'm not eating a really nice meal, I just want to eat quick, so I always pre-cut all my food and then just go to town on it with just a fork. Everybody else do that? Chop, chop, chop. Nom, nom, nom. Chop, done. It's cold, and that means two things. One, I'm going to need to warm up properly. Two, I'm going to need to dress like it's goddamn well cold. I'm not there to show off myself to other people. I'm there to work intelligently and consistently. Intelligently and consistently. And to be consistent, I've got to stay injury free. Time is our friend. I say it time and time again, that time is our friend. Because it's true. I've got to wear the shorts because I'm squatting, range of movement. To stay warm, I have found it really useful to also be wearing some underlayering compression wear. Compression wear works in two ways. One, it gives you a remedial level of support on kind of joints, limbs in general. The main thing is it helps keep the blood in the muscle, it helps keep the warmth in the joints, and that's what's going to benefit you from movement to movement, because when it's cold and you stop, that's when you start to tighten up and seize up, and that's when little twingy, fuckety little injuries can occur and they can really set you back. don't lie, guys. You know seeing the unnecessary glute squeezing helped you think about the movement before in the last video. If you didn't see it and you don't mind some glute squeezing, check out that video. And in line with staying warm and staying comfortable, I've got that dry fit to go on underneath. So I might throw on a tank underneath this, depends how warm I get, but I'll pretty much happily wear this through the entire workout. It's freaking cold in England now, and I would rather be warm than be able to stare at myself in the mirror. Now all I've got to do is find something to control this. Kitted out for the weather and the training that I'm going to be doing. These are my weapons of choice, because today I'm going to make the most of my 2 hours. Someone was asking me about, do they have to cycle on and off pre-workouts? Now, I don't use pre-workouts all the time that have stimulants in them. That's why I use the PSI a lot of the time. There's no stims in it. RPM, this is a stim-based product. So what I'll do when I want something that's stimulated and in the form of a pre-workout is I'll mix these two together. That is all I do, and basically I just on and off, not using a stimulant alongside this one, which is great. It's obviously a pre-workout with stimulants in them. If you do have that, and that's one you use all the time, then yes, I would today take a couple of days off a week from using it. That is definitely going to help. Just use your noggin. Cheers. That was damn good. What's that mix? Ooh, I like the fucking focus. That was strawberry daiquiri. I'm the Flash. With kiwi strawberry. I'm the Flash. Friday nights, man, you can always guarantee the gym's gonna be quiet. Sleeves here, switching out the trainers for the squat shoes, and I'll wear these through onto the leg press to see how that feels. Look at this. You don't understand how skinny my ankles are. Look, this is compression wear, which everywhere else on my body sits as it should do. You know, around the calf and everything. There is actually excess material in compression wear around my ankle. Girls, come at me. I'll ankle you. A big thank you to all you crew who kicked in with ways of getting these on much easier. Inside out. You're also going to turn it upside down. Make sure that the strong that you can see there is going to end up at the front. What you want to do is pull it up right as far as it'll go up to the base of the calf. Here's my calf. As far as that bottom bit will go. This is a thin end, this is a thick end. Literally pull up. So this was the second round of squatting for the week. I'm going to take you through just the progressional stages. Last time you saw me get up to a max of 100 kilograms, I was doing around about, I think it was like 5 to 8 rep ranges on those ones. So on the second time round here, I was just working on keeping the technique and getting the weight going up. So here I'm on set 4 up to 90 kilograms. I had done initial starting set on 60, then gone up to 80 for 2 sets. And then onto the 4th set, went up to 90. Did 2 sets on this, and as you can see, the movement is looking really nice and clean now. Nice, good depth. There's no kind of buckling of the knees. There's no collapsing of the ankles. I'm not getting any butt wink. And we're up here to 100 kilos. This is the weight I said I got last week as one of my maxes. That I was really happy about, because I've gone from 0 to 100 kilos in 4 weeks, which is just incredible. And you could see it was moving really clean. So I went up to 110 kilograms, the heaviest I've squatted in a while, fueled by that Spotify playlist that I have up for you guys. Make sure you check that out. Just search as it says on the screen there. But also, I made a promise to you guys that I would hit this weight by next week. Well, this was the end of the same week, and here I am under the bar for set 7 with 110 kilograms, 242 pounds that I couldn't do 4 weeks ago. I was feeling a little bit pain in my left knee, so I was a little bit anxious, so I was being careful here. And you can see I'm getting a good depth. There's no collapsing of my right ankle. My body's upright, and I'm pulling hard on the elbows, engaging those lats and driving through. This felt pretty heavy, I'm going to be honest. I took a little while to reset for the second rep. I went down with more confidence, and I drive back up. It looks way better. I felt way stronger. But then, again, I doubted myself a little bit, and here you're going to see what happens when you forget. You get to the bottom. You're going to see now, as I come back up, it's going to kick slightly to the right, and that my left hip's going to kick in, which is going to shift my whole weight over. You can just see it kick just there. If you need to rewind it, just look, it's ever so slight, but these are things you need to pay attention to. These little things that happen need to be corrected. So I got back under the bar, and I did it again because I wasn't finishing on that set. I always finish on a positive. And as you can see here, I was way more confident. I knew I could move the weight. So 2 reps, really nice and clean. All I was aiming for was 3 on this. Because I was having a bit of pain on my knee, I wasn't going to be stupid. I could have done more, but I stopped, and I will do more next time. New rehab PR means only one thing. So there you go, victory dance down and onto the leg press. I'm going to cover a couple of things on here because you guys asked me to. So one, foot position. You want to find a place where when you come down you're not getting any stress on the knees. You want to drive through the heels, and you want to make sure you're not lifting your heels on the negative. One of the main things people do is lift their heels on the way down. If that's happening, it means you have bad dorsiflexion. You could probably do with wearing the squat shoes on the leg press and also working on your dorsiflexion and rehabbing that. Look at previous videos to find out how I do that with regard to the squat. Same things apply. On this as well, a big thing is when people come down and begin to drive up, what will happen is the knees will buckle inward. I'm going to show you my foot position here. I raised it a little bit just to help keep any stress off the knees. So rather than having it really low on the plate, you can see I've got it just over midway. When you come down, what you want to be doing is coming down in a straight line and driving up through the same path. A lot of people, as they drive up, will let the knees buckle inward. Do not let that happen. So again, roll the knees out, roll the weight out onto the outside of the foot, but drive through the heels. You also want to pull as you drive. That's what the handles are there for, guys, so use them. Get nice and deep coming down, keeping the weight on the heels. Again, don't let them elevate. Do not lock out at the top of every rep. It should be about a centimeter away from full lockout. You should be able to keep all the load on the heels if you're doing it correctly and not feel it on the knees. Definitely seeing some improvement in my quad sweep already from doing the squats and leg press on a more regular basis. But I want to cover an old school movement that was really going to help everybody in the gym that's often neglected, and it's this. It's known as the return the plates to where you bloody got them from. So with that said, moving on, lateral raises with dumbbells. Now I want you to see where you should be lifting from here mentally. You should be pulling from the elbows through this range of motion, arms slightly bent, chest up. You'll see me reset myself here, scapular engaged, keeping my shoulders back, and I'm holding a partial vacuum. Also, look at the end point. Look how the dumbbell is below the elbow. The elbow should be above the dumbbell. That keeps the leverage point on the shoulders, and with that bend in the arm, bring the dumbbell slightly forward, which you'll see in a minute from a side view. That helps keep the pain off the elbow and anywhere else that shouldn't be engaging. Improvement in my vacuum already from what we've been doing in just a week, so that's good to see. And again, I'm showing you here I'm holding the partial vacuum, and then you'll see on these side lifts what I'm talking about in terms of the arm. You can see how it's bent slightly, and then the dumbbell ends up quite a way forward in front of the chest. This alleviates any stress on the elbows and wrists. It's a real natural way of lifting. Also pay attention to how the elbows are not going behind my body on the way back down. See, I also take rest pauses where I need to reset my technique if it begins to drop. But the main ones on this is to make sure you relax your neck, which will help you relax your traps. Another exercise I want to show you here, which is really underutilized. This is going to work your core, your balance, your coordination all in one go. It's also going to help you with any imbalances that you might have. So standing with soft knees, partial vacuum, and making sure that your shoulders stay level. That's the main thing here. When you press or when you bring the weight back down, you're going to want to tilt your body. Do not let it happen. Keep your core strong. Also pay attention to the angle of the weight. You see how the inner head closest to my head is tilted downward in comparison to the outer head? That's going to really help keep focus on the shoulder and keep it off the elbow. This will help keep you moving the weight through a safe range of motion, and it'll also feel very stable and should help you feel strong. You keep your legs nice and soft, core engaged, chest up, relax your neck, and try and keep your head in a neutral position. Here you can see me finishing off my 5th set of vacuums. People saying that you need to be exhaling out completely to do a vacuum. This is partially true, but what I like to do is pull my stomach in and then exhale slowly as I continue to pull in over the 30 seconds. If I need to take a rest pause, I stop counting at whatever number I've gotten to, and then when I reset, I carry on counting until I hit 30. What I want for you guys to do is to just get control of your stomach and be able to pull in and understand the connection between the mind to the muscle at this stage. Just keep going.
We're out of time now here at the gym, so I'll be doing my planks when I get home. I'm happy to see so many of you up for this challenge. 4 weeks. So what I want you to do is take a relaxed photo of yourself stood normally in good posture, and then from that posture I want you to do your best vacuum and get another photo from that. The best way to do that is going to be to video yourself and take a screenshot of the video. And I want you to tweet those to me at Lex Fitness, and then what we're going to do is I want you to also keep hold of your photo, because then in 4 weeks time you're going to put progression side by side. You're going to tweet that to me, and we're going to pick some winners. But I want you all to tweet it to me and put it out there. Put the picture up there on Twitter. Commit to yourself. Give yourself a reason. Show people that you're not afraid to show where you're at, but where you intend to be. It doesn't matter what stage you're at. Everybody has abs, and everybody has the ability to improve on what they already got. That's all I want to see. I want to see you guys improve alongside me. I'm not great at these, but I will get better alongside you. Boom, baby.
Just picking up some food, and look. Can you see that? No, I'm not dragging. It's winter in Britain. Christmas is coming. Charge on. Perfect.
Enjoy a meal.
Cheers, buddy.
Alright, silly.
Thank you. Here's a little tip. If you are dieting, Indians are actually some of the best places that you can eat out whilst dieting. Tip of the day, go for the chicken tikka or tandoori sizzler. All it is grilled chicken on a hot plate with no sauce. You can get that with a pilau rice, or obviously a side salad if you're being really super low carbohydrate. And you can happily enjoy an evening out, guilt-free, with the family. The spices will 100% make you poop. But other than that, you can have a lovely time out with your family, with your friends, and there is no reason that if you are dieting, you cannot enjoy life. That is one of the major things I'm trying to get across to you guys, is that you can have a balanced, healthy, variable food intake, still achieve your goals, still have a life, enjoy friends, enjoy family, and not be this like old school theory of a solitary bodybuilder in this selfish sport that's so hard. It is not that hard. What's hard is dedicating your time and the consistency to achieving your goal, because changing your body long term takes a long time. People have these 8 to 12 week timelines, 16-week timelines in their head. For some reason, I don't know, you're talking years, and over years you progress and you progress and you progress, and your body gets better and better and better as you go at holding the muscle. So like when you're new to lifting, obviously the muscle's fresh. When you're growing new muscle, it's easy to lose new muscle. But if you develop that muscle, support that muscle with your food, support that muscle with the training stimulus, once that muscle's embedded and been kept for 6 to 12 months, just dropping back to maintenance level training will then maintain that muscle. It's just time, guys. It really is. I can't say it enough, but it's the fucking truth. And that's what I want to impart on here. Facts, truth, encouragement, and the ability to separate the bullshit from the reality, and to give yourself realistic expectations, but understand that you are not fucking limited by anything but yourself. That's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed the change up in like the style and things. My crew, I'll see you in the next video.
I am back.